Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. Today I'm Universal Studios Hollywood doing an update on Super Nintendo World and the other construction projects. So let's get right to it. We have some big news here. Starting from my usual location on the upper lot overlook, as you see, nearly the entire land is covered in the black fire retardant now, which is awesome. And you can see some scaffolding and more work, a lot of work going on the Toadstool Cafe, which is ramping up very quickly. That still has some light blue on it, but that will probably, that and the Bowser's Castle right over there will have some fire retardant black on it probably as soon as this week. And I'm telling you, by March, I hope you see some, probably we'll see some theming hopefully by March somewhere on the land, probably maybe Mount Beanpole, since that's gone up relatively quickly, or Bowser's Castle. But yeah, this is really that last step before that theming comes on in. 3 layers of paint, or not paint, but protection really for this land. That's very impressive, and you can see them stacking the light blue panels as they took those off, which is pretty cool as well. And still reminiscent, still some very tiny dark blue panels there and there, purple, that were there from the original, from that first coat they put on. Nothing much has changed here with the entrance to the land, although Mario Kart may have a tiny, like, little door open for materials right over there. Maybe some animatronics or some set pieces, because yeah, that, look, that one's usually closed, so have that, there's probably hauling that stuff in there for the Mario Kart attraction, which is pretty awesome in itself. At first I thought that little pipe said S, but it does not. And even here, I think that's been in black tarp forever, but it seemed like the color of the tarp changed on that tiny building right there. Let's go check on the Soundstage Project. That will be opening up in just a few months from now, potentially in 4 months. Summer could be June, could be September, but the way it's looking, I think it definitely can be open in May and June, which is very interesting because when that opens, we'll definitely be watching these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if they start demolishing those. Check out my lower level. I'm going to do a couple other videos I'm going to post after this on the lower lot on what they should do with those, the commissary area and the mummy and Transformers, my re-envisioned lower lot. Hint hint, Jurassic World land. So subscribe for that, or just click on, I'll link it up below in this video, so you can just click on that right after this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the studio Soundstage Project. Alright, looking at the Soundstage Project again, let me just take a second to say that I was on the way here. I go from the other spot, the overlook, and I go through Wizarding World every time to come here in. Oh, the Harry Potter music, all of it. Hedwig's theme, all the Harry Potter music, especially the soundtrack for the Forbidden Journey courtyard area. And inside, it's just so good. I spent a good 10 minutes just now, just chilling in Wizarding World, just listening to the music by Forbidden Journey. It's so good. Wow. I mean, this is why Galaxy's Edge really needs that iconic Star Wars theme, at least in the entrance tunnels, because it's just so good. Every good franchise has an iconic theme song, so Star Wars should be represented in that way. But looking at the Soundstage Project, we have some new blue, I don't know if it's blue, I don't know what that is, new style of roof there. I don't know if it's solar, maybe it's the solar panels, actually. Now I'm thinking, I think these will have I think all 4 of them will have solar panels, so those might be part of the solar panel installation. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But yeah, I expect this to zoom on over to those other 3 sound stages in the near future, next couple weeks. Then we'll know this is almost really done when they start getting to look like this. These are the newest sound stages currently, 27 and 26 or 25. And so when they start to paint them, and yeah, see, this will probably look like right there. That's there it is. Those are solar panels on the top. So that is a blueprint of what this will look like as well. So we'll know it's almost done when it starts to look like these sound stages right here. Side note, here's Warner Brothers, where Harry Potter was made. No, I think they actually filmed it in London, but obviously Warner Brothers is the studio that produces it. And right there is Warner Brothers. It's gonna be a beautiful new building designed by Frank Gehry. That's gonna be a Warner Brothers expansion of like 1 million square feet. It's right by the 134 freeway here in Burbank. Now, if you're in Southern California, or if you live here and you want to know what that construction is, it's gonna be these kind of structures that look like icicles. So I'll keep an eye on this project as well, as this is gonna be done next year. So we should see the siding, the glass siding, icicle style siding form on this in the next few months here. But it still has to top out. It still has a few more floors to go, as you can see. Looking at Super Nintendo World from the Starway, not much has changed with the Bowser's Castle's formation. The way the sun's glaring, it's kind of hard to see, kind of shady, but there's a lot of stuff in front of it though, like tarps and stuff. Like, almost looks like a dumpster. No, but and not too much has changed. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it looks like there's just a lot of tarps in front of it, so it's harder to see than before. Toadstool Cafe, looking to get some windows or slots for something. And yeah, pretty just black. The fire retardant on it. And no new formations to Bowser's Castle or Mount Beanpole. A VIP tour went by, so and they said to look at Super Nintendo World down below, so I'm glad they are acknowledging it. The tram tours acknowledge it as well. So hopefully Universal will beef up this marketing campaign, maybe during the Super Bowl. Release a little teaser or something, because what should we call it? The Super's on NBC, and of course NBC is Comcast, owned by Comcast, which is the owner of Universal. So they obviously don't have to pay for their own Super Bowl spots because they own it. So perfect time for Universal to shoe in a spot for Super Nintendo World, especially because they'll get it to one of the biggest audiences, at least in the domestic market. Think about it. So many people watch the Super Bowl, like 100 million at least. Imagine showing a 30-second Super Bowl commercial, or first look at Super Nintendo World, first confirmation of it here in Hollywood from Universal on Super Bowl Sunday. That would be amazing, especially if it is for sure coming this year. They can say just in time for the holidays, or they didn't say 2022. They don't have to give a specific season. But yeah, this would be the perfect opportunity to start marketing this land. If they do a Super Bowl commercial, I will for sure be posting it and of course breaking it down and reacting to it as well. I'll have my laptop with me. I'll be watching Super Bowl. I made a bet on the Rams. I won a bet on the Rams last weekend, and I made a $100 bet on the Rams this weekend. Go Rams, LA Rams, let's do this. But yeah, I'll be watching all the commercials, of course. Universal may sneak in a spot. They may sneak in, start the promotion for Super Nintendo World. That'd be quite interesting. Again, especially because it is on NBC. Nothing happening with Starbucks and Blaze. The windows are just boarded up. That is something new though, because before you can see inside, and now it's all boarded up. So hopefully they're working on gutting the inside, and maybe we'll take the marquees off soon. Not much change at Tootsums. They started ripping out the pavement, but they are only on about halfway done with that. Still got a lot of pavement left to go. Or did they replace the pavement? Because I could have sworn all this was gone. Maybe it wasn't. But pavement is being ripped up, and the doors are still there. Not much change on the exterior as well, but these doors are open, so interior work is happening. And that's going to do it for this week's Super Nintendo World Update. If you like this video, press that thumbs up button, subscribe for more theme park updates, and become a channel member for exclusive videos and early access to videos, as well as member meetups and member live streams. All you have to do is click join below. Other than that, have a fantastic day.